folks. Just be right there. That's what we need. That's just what we need.
Well, it's Saturday night, everybody's feeling right. It's time to start the show, don't you know? It's the same lyrics, different melody. Well, how you doing, people? We're glad to see ya. Can't think of something that rhymes with see ya. Can you? There's an Australian singer who goes by the name of Sia,
yeah.
But that's not really a rhyme. Hey, everybody, you know it's the only show. Well, you know, hey, everybody, we're good to go. Oh, that's a good chord. You know that we're good to go on the fucking only show. Oh, this is a nice jam.
This is really good.
Hey, everybody. Hi. Listen, so first and foremost, hello to our friends who are joining us in absentia, as they often do. Jack, hello to you, my friend. Hello to Michelle, Carmen, all of you other fine people. I'm going to have to deal with this. I should have dealt with this before the show. So if you have a beard with a mustache, occasionally what will happen is a mustache hair will grow up like this in sort of like a curled up kind of configuration, and then all it does is just goes like this, beep 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 beep, and then and I hate pulling them out because it hurts. But oh wait, there we go. See, there you go. Ha ha! All right, boom. I have vanquished it. Now we can continue the show. So you're noticing this here. Those of you who are joining us after the fact. Hey, it's my mom, everybody. Okay, let's see what's going on. Hello, hi.
Are you doing a show?
Oh, we're doing a show right now. You're our first guest. Hi, you're live on the air.
I've been asking that on different places, and apparently it wasn't the right place. So,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
I'll
but
try you again.
you've come to the right place. Yeah. So.
Well, good. Now I'll see if I can get it.
All
Okay.
right. I love you.
All
I'll see you soon.
Have a good show. I love you.
Thank
too.
you so much.
Okay.
Bye. So yes, hey, Jan Cox, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, you know, good. Always take a call from your mom. Always do that. Hey, what's up, Scotty? How you doing? By the way, I don't know, Scott, if you got my my message, but I was asking if there was a Fashion Steve update. Have you received any more pieces in sort of a serial killer-like fashion that have just suddenly shown up with no note? We honestly could have scrawled a manifesto, I feel, on Fashion Steve's torso or something like that, just to make it extra fucking creepy, right? Because you're gonna put clothes on him, I assume. You're gonna put clothes on Fashion Steve. Hi, Ange, how are you? But yeah, so anyway, so legs and arms have arrived, ladies and gentlemen, but no head and torso. Hi, Kathy. Yeah. So anyway, you might be wondering about this. I have absolutely no idea why Laurel and I have been absolutely redlining with our anxiety all fucking day long. It has been absolutely insane, and there is something that happens when you're in a house where two people deal with anxiety, and that is you can kind of pick up the vibe, right? And listen, I'm very grateful, by the way, that I have somebody else in my life who is who battles a lot of the same, chemical demons that I do, largely because you understand.
The only problem with
we
it
rub off
is
on
that
each other.
every once in a while, one of us is like, "Oh my God, I feel horrible." Right. And then the other one goes, "Okay, yeah, I'm picking up on that."
Yeah, me too, absolutely, me too. And then we spin each other up, and it's off
the
the fucking races.
going, "I can't calm down, me either."
Calm down. Exactly.
You'd think that a super duper anxious person should marry a person who is super duper calm, but I don't get along with people like that.
Yeah.
So
Hi, Mom.
I don't know. It's not that I don't get along with them. It's just that they don't understand. Right?
No,
they're
honestly,
constantly like, "What's wrong with you?"
I had dated women who were quite chill human beings, and I think there was a part of them that was and it's human, but it's like, can you fucking please calm down? And I get that. I get that. But no is the short answer. No, I cannot calm down. And it's nice to be with somebody, A, who never says, "Hey, can you just calm down?" And also, who also hates camping as much as I do. Laurel and I think we've discussed this on the show. When we first met, Lothies 27 years ago. I had previously dated two women for whom camping was just a default thing. When you couldn't think of anything else you wanted to do for the weekend, I don't know what we want to do this weekend. It was like, well, should we go camping? They would suggest, and I'd be like, yeah, I guess that's what you do when you're in a relationship. You go camping. And by the way, camping was always like, take a car to a campsite someplace, open up the hatchback, and hey, look at this. Well, we're basically in civilization with a hatchback roasting marshmallows. That's what we're doing. We could be doing this at home, but.
Ange says both of those women hate camping too.
Nice. Hi, Ange.
Maybe.
But just, yeah,
Do you sleep in the car?
Well, yeah. Well, sometimes we would make a tent and then we would sleep outside for the added effect of actually being in a campsite. But the thing is, so one day, Laurel and I had been dating maybe a month, and I was like, we couldn't figure out what we wanted to do for the weekend. There were no good movies playing, no good bands, anything like that. What do you want to do? And I just said, because I thought that all women liked this, I'm like, well, we can go camping. And she's like, oh, I actually don't like camping. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I found my person. Holy God.
You're like, actually,
I have found my person. Yeah.
Neither do I.
And neither do I. And I don't like camping. I am what you would refer to as an indoorsman. That's what I am. I like being inside.
I think Buzz likes camping.
Hi, Joe. Joe says the last 2 weeks were a long 4 years. That is true, and I can only imagine you being on the front lines. Having a little bit of allergies here tonight for unknown reasons. So if you catch me doing this, I'm just simply trying not to be rude by having, some sort of faucet effect on my face. But yeah, Joe has been on the front lines dealing with, students, and I'm sure you're hearing a lot more of this stuff than I am, because Laura and I are trying to kind of keep a lid on the news and such. Because, see this, right? Maybe this is why. Maybe it's the fact that
we're
it's
just sticking our heads
bubbling
in the
up.
sand. Yeah, it's sand. Ugh.
Sure. Yeah.
Every once in a while, I get super anxious, and then I say words wrong, and then I can only think about that.
Well,
that makes me anxious too.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm trying not to make you guys anxious.
Honestly, this is our directive. Our directive is to calm our fucking asses down enough so that we don't make you guys anxious.
Okay.
Right? So, anyway, listen. Before we get started, I have to tell you, Lori Colwell, perhaps you've heard of her, had purchased a gift for me about a year and change ago, right? It was last April, and it was for my birthday.
April. Yeah.
And my birthday was in August, and came and went.
I thought that it would be there by your birthday.
Right, and but as well you would. I mean, you order something in April, and you figure by the time August rolls around, you'll have it in hand, and it didn't come, and it didn't come, and it didn't come, and then eventually, and this is a very rare object. It is Sabotage action figures, ladies and gentlemen. It's all three of them, but
We have the whole set.
Yeah, we got this is the ad rock version of Vic Colfari as Bobby the Rookie, and of course we have Alessandro Alegre as the Chief, and of course Nathan Wind as Cochise.
This is like a if you know you know kind of
it's the greatest
insidery joke.
Well,
Boys
and I've been seeing. So I posted this up on Reddit to just say I have the coolest wife in the world, which indeed I do, and I think. One of the things that a lot of people agreed on was the fact that this, and there have been a lot of great music videos over the years, but this actually, I think the Sabotage video is probably the best. I think it's probably the best music video of all time. And I just found out recently that it was actually filmed guerrilla style. Spike Jonze could have, gotten permits and all that shit and just decided, no, we're going to do that on the streets of Los Angeles. We're just going to do this without permits, just to give it extra cred, indie cred and all that.
Stefan.
Hi. Okay.
I think we have enough people here. We should have a special video debut.
Oh, should we? Okay, so Laurel has called an audible as we were getting started. And she said, by the time we wait for the scores to be tallied, oftentimes, some people, and well, you should, have decided, listen,
gone to bed.
I want to do something else with my Saturday night.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And so sometimes
we want to make sure you don't miss this super special video. So we're going to
because of course, let's go ahead and start with that. Well,
this is how we spent our Saturday afternoon.
Right. But
what did you guys do?
Summer vacation, Stefan and Lori. So of course you remember this from last week, right? These are the Reese's. It's basically a a peanut butter patty.
Peanut butter balls.
It's but they definitely
and did
look
some of you
like
get
balls.
your balls in the mail, and did you eat them? Were they
I hope that
delicious?
you did, because honestly, enrobed is what the package says. It's peanut butter enrobed in pink chocolate, I think is what it says. Anyway, I was inspired by this, and so for your viewing.
These look like balls. There's no way that these don't look like balls. They don't look like hearts. How did Reese's not realize just how much they look like balls? You can arrange them nicely on a plate. They look like balls. You can give them with love to your date. They still look like balls. Turn them over. Now they look sort of like boobs. No, they look like balls. Balls, 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 balls. Peanut butter flavored balls. And so on February 14th, now you can say, please be my Valentine. Here are some balls.
Oh, there you go. So, but listen,
Come on.
never let an opportunity
That was
go
the best
by.
thing you've ever
we
seen.
say to I don't know what are we exploiting here? Are we exploiting the fact that the fine people at Reese's seem to have no idea that their product
No
actually
awareness,
looks like
really.
balls? Maybe this will bubble up to them, trickle upwards to them. Is it right to say trickle and balls in the same sentence? I don't know. You be the judge, kids.
I mean, you've got to have some balls to say.
You've got to have some balls. So let's begin the game, shall we? Now, listen. As I say, we can't calm down. We have no idea why. Jesus, calm down. Calm down. Stop freaking out about blank. Jesus H. Will you calm down and stop freaking out about blank? And the truth of the matter is, I don't actually know. Hi, David Saltzer.
I don't know what I'm freaking out about.
I don't either.
I might just be freaking out about your freak out.
It could be.
I
very well
could just be absorbing
Yeah.
that energy from you. I have a very high idol anyway, and if there's somebody with a high energy is around me, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, honestly, this is the reason why I can't actually be around people who stutter. I hate to even say
God.
that, but I
Oh,
can't. It
God.
just makes me feel like, oh my God, two things. What if I pick up a stutter from being around that person? Then also, what if I inadvertently mimic them? Not to mock, but just because sometimes I just do,
Right.
and it just makes me very, very nervous. It feels that the margin of error is very, very slender for me. Because listen, this is going.
Because it is.
It is, and this is going easily at like 10,000 RPM at all times, right?
I feel electrified.
Yeah.
Carrie says, enrobed balls.
Enrobed. Yeah, exactly. It does literally say on the packaging, enrobed.
I'm freaking out about enrobed balls.
Yeah, Joe says that he thinks that robe needs to be retired. Let's see. Balls, cried the queen. If I had them, I'd be king, says David Salter. So maybe send those to the queen. Send some balls to the queen, and then she can be. Are there queens about? I'm sure that there are. I mean, the only royalty that we're continually reminded of is in Great Britain, and they have a king now, sort of for a time being.
Scott's freaking out about La Migra.
Let me go. Jesus.
Oh, boy.
One should be freaked out, I do suppose.
So do you have any photos for us, Scott? Are you
So
doing
Scott
anything
says
with
that-
Oh, he
yeah.
has nothing yet.
He has nothing yet,
Okay.
but he has received legs and what did you say? Arms and legs. So basically, he's waiting for the torso. On which I was remarking earlier that to make it extra fucking serial killer creepy, we should have like scrawled a manifesto or something, right? And it's like, okay,
On the
only
torso.
show manifesto on the back in like Sharpie or whatever. Let's see. So Jesus, calm down. Stop freaking about the weight of that cross. Oh, because Jesus, literal Jesus. Oh, and David Salter just pointed out that it is the end of dry January.
Yeah.
Drink up, kids. I did not observe.
We did not do that.
No. Play through,
we have
I say.
horrific anxiety. I know you're not supposed to drink and self-medicate your anxiety, but
Well, tell that to 18-year-old me. I've been
But
doing that.
here's the thing.
decades.
I don't know if you know this about us, but neither one of us can take benzos anymore because
Can't do it.
we took them too much.
Room out. Yep.
And so we had to quit them. And now we're even more anxious than
We're,
before.
I believe we are raw dogging our anxiety. I think that's what we're doing now.
Nothing. We can't take anything.
Can't take anything.
It works for about 4 hours,
Yeah.
and then we go back into the withdrawal cycle.
Oh yeah, no, and that's such a delight. You just can't say enough good things. Jesus, calm down, stop freaking about diamond encrusted crown of thorns. That's good. Enrobed balls. The FAA. La Migra. Being born as a 20-inch fully developed man. Sure, that would suck.
Homunculus.
A homunculus, if you will. My browser history. California's summer farm water supply flowing into the Pacific. Yeah, I heard that's another thing that Trump is doing. Fabulous work already.
Great job.
A non-government employee taking over a government computer network and blocking the employees out of it.
That's what happened.
When Elon Musk is doing this, that's what he's doing,
Yeah.
and he's taken over their payment source. It's going great, kids.
Everything's going great.
Really, this
Great for you.
honestly, this final season of America is wild.
No, it's
You can't believe what's happening. You got
Hope
to tune
of
in.
America.
If you're not watching this, you should be watching this. It's crazy.
I try to avoid it, and then like I don't
Can't
know.
do it.
It almost looks like Onion headlines.
It
Like,
does.
I'm like, oh, that one can't be real.
I want
Click.
out of
Oh,
this
it's
timeline.
real.
I
Okay.
can't believe it. Yeah. Let's see that giant spigot sending all of our PNW water south. Yep. Jesus versus Jesus. The nutcase in the White House. Snowflakes on the weather app. Don't love that. Obama's tan suit. DEI causing all the planes to crash. That rent increase. Jesus, I don't know how I pick this. I think I'm going to go with Carrie for enrobed balls.
That was what we call tacky. That response.
Yeah, that
but
is.
you know what'd you expect?
More. That was tacky.
I don't even know what to say.
So one Sean Puffy P Diddy Daddy Combs. What does he go by now? I think it's just Diddy. He's in a heap of trouble, as Waylon Jennings would have said on the Dukes of Hazzard. Well, that Sean Diddy Combs. He's in
What's his inmate number?
He's in a mess of trouble now.
What's his prison nickname?
I don't know what his prison nickname is, but on the outside, apparently it is rumored that he had a stash of something like 10,000 bottles of baby oil in his house. Like some people have wine cellars, he had an entire wing just so he could have constant. Just the whole area. It's a human slip and slide in there. One imagines. And somebody had posted
Who cleaned his house after the freak-offs?
I don't even fucking want to know.
I have a lot of logistical questions.
I don't like to think
None
about
of them are
just-
about sex. I just want to know about cleaning up after
It
the
is a
baby oil
black
parties.
night. It is a black light nightmare in there.
don't
That's
like
what
it.
that is. It's just
I don't
on
like
the
any of it.
ceiling. It's my fucking god. Anyway, somebody was remarking that they had seen that Sean Diddy Combs could go through a bottle of baby oil in how little time?
in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And I'm like,
What are you doing?
What are you-
in what
what?
way are you consuming this?
Is he just like, "Wee," like put it all over himself?
I don't know. Yeah,
he
like he's
drinking
got a
it?
slip and slide through
Is
his
he putting it
mansion.
in his butt? What's going on? I don't.
Presumably, honestly, putting in his butt seems like the most anodyne of places
okay.
that he could put it. Anyway, other surprising uses for baby oil. Other surprising uses for baby oil. Oh, and also, Joe, please tell Alex that we said happy birthday. We're so glad that she was born. I'm sure you are too. Happy birthday to Alex.
Is it flammable?
Yeah, so it is flammable. And
Okay.
Dave Chappelle actually had remarked in his SNL monologue that you knew that Diddy's house, he was talking about the fires in LA, and you knew Diddy's house didn't catch on fire because it would have been essentially a mushroom cloud gone up over his place. All that stuff. catching
Yes,
fire.
it can be used as moisturizer and as suntan oil.
We used to do that. We would sit out there and fry our fucking skin. Do you guys remember this?
Oh, I didn't do that.
It was an accelerant. You would basically put it on your skin and then just lie in the sun. And I had friends who did this. I think my mom actually used to do this.
No.
It was around summertime. You couldn't escape the smell of baby oil because everybody was trying to accelerate their tans. It is a fantastic way to get like fucking second-degree burns, from the sun. But yeah, so
I get second-degree burns walking to the mailbox.
you do, yeah.
I don't need baby oil. I have this white
She's
skin.
a pale little mole rat.
I can't. Can you imagine? I never did that, not one time. Because what would happen?
I call this part the softness. I do that. She goes,
God,
wee-hoo,
don't tell them
wee-hoo,
that.
wee-hoo, wee-hoo. Oh, it's the softness. All right, let's see. Other surprising uses for baby oil. Why did I pin Scott's answer bitch? Let's see. Julie the hamster making bricks slick. Oh, that's good. Excuse me, Dougie Fresh here.
Eric says turkey fryer. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric. Grown-up birthday parties, turkey fryer, main ingredient in the Hannibal Lecter cookbook. Great American, the late, great Hannibal Lecter. Lemmy Winks, banana peel replacement, keeping Barb out. Okay, dear Laurel, who had the funniest response to other surprising uses for baby oil?
I'm going to go with Joe for grown-up birthday parties.
All right, very good. That is indeed what Diddy used them for.
Not birthday parties, though. He's
Yeah.
He didn't need a special occasion.
Apparently not. Yeah, he was in the mood. He was in the mood for something. So anyway, Laura found this on the internet, as she is wont to do. And some.
I spend my whole week just collecting funny things for your
Right.
enjoyment.
I mean, do you want to set this up? This is.
Here's an ad that I was offered on Facebook. Here, go ahead.
Sure.
Surprise! It's me.
Surprise! It's me. It's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a rather shocking Valentine's Day gift.
Absolutely.
I don't,
and you see where they're going with this, obviously. For the fella in your life who doesn't dig chocolate or whatever, get him a big heart full of meat.
If you don't want to get him balls.
If you don't want to get them up, which, by the way.
Peanut butter shaped. But by the way, how were your balls?
How were your balls, everybody? Enjoy your balls?
Did you put some balls in your mouth?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy them?
And for no reason
Atwoods,
other than.
I have some balls for you. I was going to drop them off at your house, but, I don't know if you love an unsolicited drive-by.
No.
So.
Yeah. But believe me, if and when we do, you'll be getting,
some
the
balls
full
in your face.
facial stocking treatment. Yeah. And just because I feel.
That will never not be funny.
Never not be funny. So anyway, so we're surprised that it's meat. Apparently, what's your surprise Valentine's Day gift? What's your surprise Valentine's Day gift? I put the camera really far away. I'm like extending my arm. What's your surprise Valentine's Day gift?
That's because we're old. We need the camera far away so you can't see.
It's true, actually, and it really helps, right?
Yeah.
It really helps. It reminds me of that scene in Tootsie where they've got Dustin Hoffman. Well, yeah, they've got him in a very he's dressed as the female character, and they got him in a pretty decent close up. And the director's like, "Hey, can you pull? It's looking a little rough. Can you pull back?" And the cameraman goes, "How about Cleveland?"
I never saw that movie.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Let's see your surprise Valentine's Day gift: a case of baby oil.
That's it.
It says Kathy. Yeah.
Meat for her, fish for him.
You and I used to get each other a single rose, and then for Valentine's Day we would exchange. And then I think what happened was one too many times one of us would do it and the other one wouldn't, and then I think we got I in my mind I'm like, I would do this, but then I'd be afraid that if I gave it to you, then I would be like insinuating, hey, where's my rose? Right. So we just stopped.
One of us just forgot.
Because we don't believe in the corporatization of love, man. Come on.
Yeah, we were trying to cancel each other's gifts out.
Exactly.
But then we were like, you know what? If we just do nothing, that's even better.
Yeah. Joe, I think, making a sexual innuendo: meat for her, fish for him. Ladies and gentlemen.
Eric's going to text Carrie back.
Oh, okay, he'll text Carrie back.
Yeah.
That is his special Valentine's surprise.
Okay.
Valentine's Day gift. The only thing I want is a tangerine obit. Sure, we all want that. Remembering it's Valentine's Day, says Joe.
It's a fake holiday.
Hey, where are Ray and Christina
Fake news.
tonight?
Ray is said that he was driving academic decathletes back, and they don't go blue because they're little kids.
Well, sure.
And I don't know where Christina is. David Salter?
David Salter, any idea where our
is
dear
your
friend Christina is? Yeah. So anyway, dear Laura, who had the funniest response to
No, it's you now.
Oh, is it me? Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, I got to give it to Eric for I'll text Carrie back. Yeah, I think that's David says a surprise premature necklace. Sorry, not sorry. He says, yeah.
Sorry.
Let's see. Kathy says it's payday. A bit left over would be great. P. Diddy's baby oil treatment. Okay, so listen.
What does he do with a whole bottle of it? It's gross.
I don't know why it's remarkable that he would be able to go through it that fast. Like, what is he doing with it that uses it up? I guess one would wonder.
Okay, now I know that you're going to be excited because, we never have any good gifts to give away anymore.
But this week. Kids.
Okay, but this week. This week, I found something that I texted a few of you about this.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So the fine folks at Ore-Ida They have, I guess these are fry-shaped gummy candies. However,
That's not a French fry.
I don't know what they're doing with this
Also,
plush
I only
guy.
have fries for you. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Wordplay. It's a dad joke.
No.
This is supposed to be a French fry with ketchup on, but it looks like a bunch of other things. The last of which looks like
What does this thing look like?
a fry with ketchup. I mean, honestly, he looks like he's ribbed for your pleasure. I think is what we're
I
getting
think
at.
it looks a little like maybe a maggot or like.
Oh, don't say that around my mom. She'll
sorry,
She'll
sorry.
lose her lunch.
Sorry.
But yes, fair enough. And then also, something that maybe
Is it crinkle cut though, or it just looks gross?
our dear friend Dave Gahan, I think, would have a good time with his brrrp all the way out. Whoa!
Glowworm with the hairpiece. That is what it looks like.
Anyway, help us out here. Give this mascot a name. Give this mascot a name. Yeah, it's a glowworm with a hairpiece. I like it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the helmet either. Christina is hanging with a dear friend from Sweden. Sweden. Yeah, for sure.
Is
from
that person
Sweden.
very good looking?
Honestly, they did it right in Sweden.
I think the hat is supposed to be ketchup, but it
is supposed to be ketchup.
It does look like a hairpiece.
By the way,
What's
whoever
the white part?
whoever wins tonight's program, that's
We'll
supposed.
send you this.
It's supposed to be shiny. It's supposed to be like the ketchup is shiny. I just feel they came up short on the execution. However, yours for winning tonight's show. So how about that?
Treasure, little treasure. It is.
Treasure.
Yeah.
Little treasure. Hey, Fuzz! It's Fuzz, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ribbed Rob.
What's that? Ribbed
I'm just
Rob
reading the
is his name.
responses, yeah.
Sure. I like that.
It looks like a tire commercial. I'd buy that.
He does.
Yeah.
He's
He's
here.
a stack of yellow tires.
He's here to replace your steel-belted radials, rate your restaurant, and then also, head down south where the sun don't shine.
Eric says little crinkle. He could also be a rapper.
Crinkle, little crinkle.
He's a little crinkle.
He's Lil Crinkle. Yeah, he's got the crunk teeth.
It
ASAP.
does look weird, right?
ASAP Crinkle, I think is what he's called. Glowworm's cousin looks like a tire commercial. Yeah.
Dollar
Let's see.
sign teeth.
Giggle stick. Dollar sign teeth. Let's see. Crispy on the outside, mealy on the inside, just like me, Carrie. Just
That's
like
right.
me. Gus the esophagus.
He does look. Oh, you know what? You're right. He does look like
He
an
does
esophagus.
kind of, yeah. The peristalsis. Fella can do peristalsis. Mr. Happy. Used Timpy. Right, because he's got the hat going on.
Okay.
One-eyed trouser trout. Dear Lauro, who among our dear friends had the funniest response to give this mascot a name?
I don't know why little crinkle made me laugh. So
Ben Lentz, we go with that. Yeah.
Little
Pow!
crinkle.
So also grab the other.
Oh,
item
okay,
on the
okay. We
floor
have
there.
really bad news for
We
you.
have terrible news for you. I don't really know how to break this to you. So you know that Laurel and I became members of AARP for all the sweet discounts, right? And one
Rental
of the things,
cars,
Sure.
insurance, stuff like that.
One of the things that
What-
they will
what
give
I
you
didn't
is a
need
monthly
was this.
magazine, and this month it has fucking Drew Barrymore on it.
I don't need
fucking
that.
Gertie
I don't need that.
from ET is on the cover.
She could have passed on that
She
opportunity.
could. She didn't
She's
need the
not
money.
even 50.
How dare
okay?
you? How dare you?
You don't need that.
Barrymore.
Don't do that to us.
Exactly. Anyway, tell us we're old without telling us we're old is what that did. Fucking Drew. How dare you? Good Lord. She's not allowed to be old. Right? People. Also, she couldn't possibly. She's got to be still in her 40s, right?
She's like 48 or something.
Something like that. So, I mean, she's knocking on the door of 50. But still.
She shouldn't be on that
Come
magazine.
on. Her people
okay?
should have told her. Her people should have give it a few years, Drew.
We're hanging on by our fingernails
Was
here.
Dame Judi Dench not available?
Right.
Come on.
Jesus.
Yeah. Get some proper old people up in this motherfucker.
I can't handle this.
I don't know why I had to go all up in this motherfucker.
Wow.
By the way, the other day I was sitting. I have one of these kneeling chairs, and it has wheels on it. And I just came into my office, and I sat down a little too hard, and one of the casters just cracked. I'm like, shit. Okay. So Laura ordered me some new casters, and if you'll notice, I'm sitting a little taller. It's because they're actually like a good maybe 2 inches taller than the
You've
other
been
ones.
rolling all around the house.
And I really haven't. And Laurel and I actually, and these ones are really sporty. They look like they look like rollerblade wheels. And so Laurel and I, she got some for hers, and we're going to sponsor some races through the house.
We took a
Kneeling
video
cheer.
of that too, but we spent this afternoon making the balls video.
Listen,
so,
it's
yeah.
called priorities, people. It's called priorities. I was so anxious today, and I thought, how anxious were you? I was so anxious that I was like, can I even concentrate enough to actually film and edit a
No.
video? As it turns out, I could, and I did, and it made me feel a little bit better. So
I realize
that
I've fallen and I can't get up. Isn't that funny?
No, it isn't anymore.
it's not that
No,
funny.
it's not. It isn't. Kathy did a little research, said that she turns 50 this month. How?
Oh, okay.
That is so strange. Okay, well, I guess that sounds about right, because E.T., when that came out, I was 12, and she was Gertie and probably about 6 years old. So, yeah, I guess that does make sense. I remembered being older at that time. So classy when I burp into the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing but the finest programming for you. Here.
Scott says radio mixtape. I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
waiting by the
Waiting
radio,
and waiting
calling and
and
requesting that song, and then when it comes
Finally,
out,
you
it's
hit
a
play and record at
bam,
the same time.
And then there were always those asshole DJs who always like they would start the song and then they would play like live 105.5 throughout, at little bits and pieces throughout, so that you couldn't I don't know, take it and play it on another radio station. Who cares?
Live 105.
Yeah, live.
Turn that
105.
noise down. I need to see where I'm going.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly,
I do that.
Turn the radio down. I can't see. I hope the meaty heart box. Eric hopes he gets the meaty heart box set for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day this year. That makes you old. I now understand my parents. Yep. Let's see. Ben Gay smells good. Ben Gay freaks me out. It makes me panicky. I am starting physical therapy.
Is Ben Gay the icy hot
It
one,
is.
or is that
Yeah,
icy hot?
that is the. Well, I think they both have that component. I don't know what chemical
You don't
property.
like the one that gets hot and cold at
I don't
the same
like it.
time. Yeah.
Joe, what is the chemical property that's in Ben Gay that causes that icy hot sensation? I'm sure I could look it up, but I just figured Joe would know off the top of his head. Why is that Dr. 12? Exactly. Listen, Doogie, I'd kind of like to see somebody, who's a little closer to my decade, if you don't mind. Why do those newscasters look so young? That's cute. Oh, newscasters. Right. Also, one of the times when I really felt grown up was when I started to realize that professional football players were way younger than I was.
Oh, my God.
Because I used to watch them when I was growing up. They're so old. And then it's like, oh my God.
Oh, there's no 50-year-old football players.
Oh, no.
I mean-
no. Well, Tom Brady. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Turn that noise down. Yeah, let's see. You went from being a kid with 3 stations in PBS, which no one watched, to thousands of channels, with PBS being so important that the dictator of your country wants to shut it down. Yep. We rejected Pepsi Light and New Coke. I have 2 different pairs of glasses for different needs. Want to play lawn darts. I don't know what Diddy used all that baby oil for.
Yeah, he just doesn't know.
We didn't lock our front door in the 60s. Ouch, I used the wrong pillow. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Injuring yourself sleeping. Dear Laura, is this you or me?
This is you.
Gosh, we had so many fabulous answers on this. I think I'm going to give this one to Ange for, I've fallen and I can't get up. It's not funny, people.
It's too real.
It cuts, it's too close to home and it's too near the bone, more than you'll ever know. So also, in Laura's collection of fine meme type photographs this week.
I collect them all week just for you.
Just for you folks. Cauliflower puffs. Listen, cauliflower needs to knock it off. You've reached peak cauliflower. Go home, cauliflower, you're drunk. I think we're done with cauliflower now as a thing, right? What is kale? Kale had its moment a while ago.
Here's what cauliflower is. Cauliflower is a try hard.
It is a try hard. It's totally
Cauliflower
try
is
hard.
trying too hard over there. Like cauliflower,
Just knock it off.
relax. Go
Just
home.
chill.
We're not gonna love you.
We
Okay,
don't
you're
need you
not
for everything, cauliflower.
Doritos, you're not Tostitos, you're not Cheetos.
Yep.
You're fucking cauliflower. Sorghum
Sorghum?
cauliflower puffs.
What even is sorghum?
Go away. Go away.
Honestly, you only learn about sorghum when you find out what other countries are exporting, right?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, they have a GDP of the $5 billion based in sorghum or something.
Also, they're made by Vegan Rob, who is just like,
Oh,
oh my God, just
insufferable.
eat plants all the time, you
Fucking
guys.
insufferable.
Woo,
Vegan Rob,
Vegan Rob.
you're the reason why we lost the election, Vegan Rob, because you couldn't shut the fuck up. Oh my God. What else should not be made out of cauliflower? What else should not be made out of cauliflower? I draw the line at cheese puffs. Give me some, at the very least, give me some fucking cheese. I don't want your sorghum. Take your sorghum and shove it, Rob. I'm very angry about this.
Well, then there's also cauliflower, which is like pizza, cauliflower pizza. Shut up. Just call it what it is, okay?
Yeah,
I'm old. I can't eat all those calories and starch.
I have to say that cauliflower pizza that you get is actually pretty good.
That's not cauliflower, though.
No, what's
I
cauliflower?
don't like cauliflower is a brand of, they make the pizza.
Ew. No. That's wrong. I don't like that. Cauliflower.
Vodka should not be made out of cauliflower.
But probably somebody's trying.
Cauliflower should not be made out of cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
It is disgusting.
The only time that I like cauliflower is if it is cooked in such a way that disguises the fact that it's cauliflower, right?
Right.
Smother it in Velveeta.
Oh, God, you hate that cauliflower rice so much.
Cauliflower rice is an abomination and an affront to all things food. I would rather never eat rice again than ever put cauliflower rice. I had a friend of mine came over one time and he was going through this low carb kick, and he visited for the weekend. He's like, hey, I got to turn you on to this thing. This is amazing. You'll see. Let's go to Trader Joe's, and picks up a bag of, from the freezer section, cauliflower rice. And I'm like, Eric, I don't like the flavor of cauliflower. You won't even be able to taste it. I tasted it. It was murder going down. Oh, just that texture. No, absolutely not.
Also, cauliflower is very farty.
Yes. Cauliflower is it's a member of the broccoli family, and we all know what broccoli will do to your guts. So why is it Vegan Rob's instead of Rob's Vegan? I don't know. Because he's known as Vegan Rob, I guess. Maybe it's his cowboy name, his cowpoke name from the Dude Ranch. Let's see. My ears should not be made of cauliflower, right? Because boxers used to get hit, and then they.
Oh, two people said lube at the same.
Lube, cauliflower lube.
It shouldn't. What about vegan lube though? Should it be made out of?
Absolutely no animal products. Listen, when I'm attending one of Diddy's freak-off parties, I like to bring my own cauliflower lube. Hi, I'm Stephen Cox for Cauliflower Lube.
I'm Vegan Rob.
Exactly. Let's see, vodka, sausages.
And look, I know Vegan Rob is doing a great job in society. It's great. He's doing a great thing, but I can't with the aggressive marketing for cauliflower products.
Smugness. Okay. All right, let's see. What should not be made out of cauliflower? Let's see. Vodka. Yeah, enrobed pinkness, says Ange. Sausages. PBBJs. Well, somebody had to do it since Ray's in here tonight.
That's right.
Adult toys, mac and cheese, broccoli. Exothermic and endothermic reactions, he doesn't know. He's talking about Bengay, I assume, at this point, and not things that shouldn't be made out of cauliflower, I'm guessing. CPK has a good cauliflower crust. Good, great. I'm happy for more for everybody else. A hot fudge sundae, lube, lubricant, COVID vaccines, white broccoli, steak, toothpaste. I thought toothpaste, actually. Edible panties, mashed potatoes, anal plug, says Eric. Dear Laura, who are the funniest response, please?
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give it to Kathy for a real answer, which is mashed potatoes. Have you ever tried cauliflower mashed potatoes?
I have not.
They are enraging.
No, well, honestly, I'm already pissed off just thinking about cauliflower rice. So, Laura also read, there's no video clue for this, but she read a story recently, ballots. Ballots should be,
That might have happened.
Reese's Nuts. These Reese's Nuts. So, Laura read a story recently in the New York Post. You've heard of them. They've helped to undo our society as much as anybody. They were reporting on apparently some guy had stumbled upon a COVID-themed amusement park. Is this right?
In Korea.
In Korea,
COVID-themed. A tourist went there and was like, "Whoa, they have a COVID theme park."
Right. Well, so I thought, did
you pull up the?
Let's flesh this out. No, I didn't. There was nothing to go with it. Just a news story.
No, it was photos of the.
Oh, was it photos?
Yeah.
Well, I actually didn't want to include that because I thought we would use the power of our imaginations here tonight on the Fabulous Only Show and name the rides. Let's name the rides. Name a ride at the COVID theme park. Name a ride at the COVID theme park.
I can pull up some funny images for you. Hold on.
Well, I mean, give us a sense of it. Paint a picture with your words.
It's let's see. No, I can't do that. Mostly because I won't be able to describe this.
Yeah, so it just doesn't do it justice. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's, well, we'll provide a link in the show notes. How about that? And you can check it out for yourself.
Let's see. Here's the virus. I don't even know how to describe that. It's like some bad.
It's honestly, it's
art or
nightmare
something.
fuel, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely nightmare fuel. They do everything better in Korea. I don't know.
Can you put this one up on the screen here?
Yeah, if you send me the link, I can.
Here's the virus carrying the dying Earth. I don't know. It's
Wow.
so bizarre.
All right.
It's so bizarre.
Did that get lost in translation, or is that just creepy? Maybe that's just fucking
I
creepy.
don't. Okay, here.
Did you send it to my text?
Oh,
Text.
text.
Let's see. Name a ride at the COVID theme park instead of the pirate ship. There's the mask swing, demon droplets, the nasal swabber, masked marauder, the respiratory fun ride. That's good. Double loop cauliflower roller coaster, the centrifuge, Fauci's fabulous fatality. That's good, Mom. A journey through the mist, turn your head and cough. Faust joust, social distancing bumper cars. That's good, Joe. Let's see, escape from the lab, truckloads of bodies. Oh God,
Oh boy.
that's rough. Eric's playing for keeps here tonight.
Journey through the mist is funny.
Oh my
All right,
God.
so here, I just sent it to your text. Believe me, I need to defend myself here. I can't, there's no way to describe this.
Very well. Yeah. But while we're waiting, the ventilator, says Kathy. While we're waiting, oh, you sent it to.
I just sent it to your text. It's right. Oh,
There we go.
Okay. I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
I'm not sure either. Let's see if I can bring this up.
Okay. The caption of this is, "Here's the virus carrying a dying Earth."
Yeah, here we go. All right, let's do this. So yeah, there we have it. Good Christ, that is absolutely. Well, as I say,
It's an
nightmare
amusement
fuel.
park.
Yes, and are you amused? Are you not amused? Let's see. The Trump Clorox cure, mass grave ball pits, says Carrie. 6 feet under, the sanitizer, senior hours dance party. Dear Laurel, I don't envy you. There were fabulous answers. on
It's
this.
yours.
Oh, is it mine? Okay. There were so many fucking funny answers on this. I think I'm gonna give it. Gosh, I'm gonna give it to Scott for Escape from the Lab. So then, Mr. Coates, Mr. Kizotes. So now we're on to the rapid round, which is basically I just throw these things at you and there's no explanation. We just shut our traps and you be the funny people.
Jeez.
How about that?
We stopped telling you about funny, weird things that we observed this week, and you just tell us whatever you want.
Let's see, cruise ship, and we'll read a few more. Enum claw, ivermectin injection, UV dildo, house of horrors. Isn't every UV
The anti-vaxxers' revenge.
anti-vaxxers revenge?
By the way, speaking of anti-vaxxers, why are the schools in Texas closed? Why would they do that?
Oh, because of tuberculosis? They're having a huge
No,
tuberculosis
because of the
outbreak?
flu.
Oh, the flu. There's some
They
states.
closed a bunch of the schools, and
Yeah.
I want to say, why? You don't believe in viruses.
You don't believe in viruses.
And also,
yeah,
you don't
so.
believe in the one thing that could prevent viruses, so just
Thinning the herd. Come on, you guys.
Just stay open.
What
What's
do with
the
program?
problem? I
Just-
thought that
it's
you
just your
always
children.
wanted to go everywhere.
Okay. Listen, folks, this is very, very exciting news. I've invented a new martial art. It's called Blank Fu. I've invented a new martial art. It's called Blank Fu. And by I mean you. You've invented a new martial art. It's called Blank Fu. So far away. Jeez, I'm stretching.
Sneeze foo.
Sneeze Fu. Yeah, that'll keep them away. Honestly. Droplet Fu, right? And that'll keep folks away. And that's really all you're after.
Yeah.
Right? Just to get people
Just get away
fuck
from
away. Honestly, there are times where I wish my fingers emitted mace. Back up. You know, particularly standing in line at the post office.
You miss COVID times.
I had a great pandemic. What can I say?
When was the last time you stood in line at the post office?
Oh, it's been a long time. What the hell was I?
Decades even.
What the hell was I mailing out the last time? I don't even remember at this point. Yeah, we have a post office. That's all I know. I think actually the last time I stood in line at the post office, I was taking something there for you. So,
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Could have been. Yeah, the last time I was at the post office, why I was smoking Lucky Strike inside, and my somebody's telling me about the Brooklyn Dodgers. And did you catch the Brooklyn Dodgers game on the radio on the wireless last night? That's the last time I went. How about that?
Oh, it's called tofu. I just got
Tofu, har har
Two different
har.
people. I just got
Yeah.
that.
Let's see.
I was today years old when I got that.
Tuberculosis is Kansas, right? They're having a TB outbreak. Listen, they're just getting warmed up. It's only been 2 weeks. Can you believe?
Great.
Let's see.
Good for you.
Couch Fu, McDojo, Antifa Fu, Truck Fu, Yuck Fu, YouTube Fu. This is just fun to
Shafu.
say. Snafu, Cauliflower Fu, Fuck you, lawn foo. Get off my lawn foo. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to a new martial art called blank foo?
This is a hard one.
Sure it is.
I'm going to go with get off my lawn foo, Kathy.
Get off my lawn foo. Da-da-da-da.
Kathy, did you also get balls in the mail this week? I
Well,
think you
listen,
did.
if you didn't receive balls in the mail, we've got some balls for you. Just throw your hand up in the air.
I bought a package of balls just so I could distribute them throughout the year.
Absolutely. Listen, I just found, come on over, fellas. I just found blank hidden in my dad's sock drawer. I'll be in the bathroom with the door locked. I just found blank hidden in my dad's sock drawer. That seemed to be, like it was a very common thing that just dads did when they had their 70s and 80s titty mags.
Wow.
Right, with the unkempt bush on all of the models in there. That's a thing of the past. You just don't really see that much anymore. But yeah, so and then you kind of knew where it was, and then put it back, and none's the wiser. I think my dad was actually amused, but I think he knew. I was stealing it. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. In fact, at some point, I think he started buying them for me at like Christmas time in my stocking. Here you go, kid.
Gross.
Have fun. Have fun.
No, that's not a thing that happens.
Well, I mean, I wasn't 8. This was certainly when I was well into my teenage years. Let's see. I just found blank hidden in my dad's sock drawer. I'll look later, says Kathy. Mom. I just found my mom hidden in my dad's sock drawer. Well, now listen. There's today's Mom's Toys, my college fund, the OnlyFans link. Okay, that's bringing it up to modern times. Pictures of my teacher, not creepy at all. Baby oil. I found Dad's Playboys. MAGA hat. Jim's right hand. Yeah, the MAGA hat. I feel like most dads at this point are just going to wear those suckers, right? Along with the Elon salute, and then everybody's
I feel great about that now.
Yeah, exactly. A Donald Trump Bible. It's the finest Bible. I still can't do it. I won't do it. My voice simply will not let me. Yeah, that's all I can do is the little accordion hands. And somebody said that's when you know he's lying. I'm like, no, this is how you know he's lying. Just anytime that's going.
Is he awake?
Exactly. Is he awake? He's lying.
He's lying.
Let's see. I got to give it to Kathy for Mom. I found Mom in debt. Sure. A little morbid. Let's see. I just want to tell everybody who's currently struggling with blank that it gets better. I want to tell everybody who's struggling with blank that it gets better. Fucking eye-melting anxiety that consumes your entire Saturday. It does get better. I feel better now. I definitely feel better now. Thanks to Dr. Beer.
That's funny. I was feeling better, and now I feel super anxious again.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I'm feeling it a little bit.
Well, maybe I took it from you.
Oh, did you? Okay, so are we kind of passing it back and forth, you think?
I feel electric, like electrified.
All right.
I don't know. You feel good right now?
I feel okay. I mean,
Great!
I feel better than I did. How about that? I wouldn't say I feel great. By the way, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not like just about to.
Did we the round that we played?
We're gonna give it to the winner of it.
Right? No, I know, but what did we decide that we were gonna name this guy?
We named him Lil Crinkle.
Lil Crinkle. That's right. Yeah, Lil Crinkle is coming to a post office box near you, kids.
That's dark.
Let's see. I want to tell everybody struggling with being alive, says Kathy. It gets better. Egg prices. Yes, egg prices.
Mm-hmm. Up 20%.
He's going to fix everything. He's going to fix all of it. Come on, kids. Choosing an urn. Waffle stomping. Politics. I'm lying, says my mom. Texting Eric, says Kathy.
Does it get better? When you text Eric, eventually he texts you back?
Eventually Eric will text you back, but I don't really quite. The only time that I know for sure that Eric will text me back was a fucking emergency, which is the only time you really need him to text you
that's
back.
a bro move. Eric's
Exactly.
a bro.
Yeah,
He's
Eric's
a total
absolutely
bro.
a bro. Everybody dealing with constipation. The lowest snowfall in a century. Did we have snow last year here?
I don't know. Did we?
I was trying to remember because we're having flurries. We're having basically snow showers right now. It's not sticking.
It's snowing a tiny bit.
Yeah,
But I could skip a year.
I could too. I mean, I like it. It's pretty. It's nice, but it's
Yeah.
also kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and it gets kind of old. It snows, and then you can't get out of the street, and it's
The
just
services
it's a little
aren't
too much.
They're
Yeah.
not really prepared for.
It's
like,
a
heavy
little bit
snowfall.
inconvenient.
A little bit. I used to love it when it snowed in New York. I really, really, when we lived in the city and
Yeah.
it would snow, because like the city just has this kind of mid-level din at all times. It's just this combination of just traffic noise and horns and,
Mm-hmm.
and sirens, and then that just dies down and you can almost hear the snow falling on the sidewalks. It's very, very peaceful in New York, but they have the services for it, right? I mean,
Right.
they are ready for this shit because they've been dealing with it for ever since the city was a city. Let's see. Currently struggling with Oprah reruns. It gets better. Let's see. The lowest snowfall in a century. Waterboarding. Let's see. Kathy says she's pretty sure we did have snowfall last year. The next 4 years, it's everybody's struggling with the next 4 years. It gets better. I don't know, Scott. Does it? Does it? I don't know.
Because it kind of didn't, and then it whatever.
My mom says getting old again. She's lying. A tan suit. Oh, that was such a scandal when Obama wore that tan suit. Sticking it to the woke mob by renaming geographic features. It's the dope of America. Memories. Oh, geez. All right. So, Joe Loro, this is you, right?
This is me.
Okay.
Yes.
This you.
Yes, this me. I don't know why I like Joe's answer.
Which one?
The lowest snowfall in the century.
Yeah, Joe-
I have my fingers crossed that we're just gonna skip over the snow this year. I don't know why. I'm just like I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I don't really feel it. I'm not.
I'm super duper anxious. I don't want to be driving around in the snow this year. I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I don't feel like it either. It is a little stressful.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who spiked the school dance punch with blank? Who spiked the school dance punch with blank? Saltpeter. You got a bunch of non-horny teenagers.
Oh, is that what saltpeter is for?
I don't know what the properties are in saltpeter, but they used to give it to GIs back in World War II, and apparently it's supposed to kill your sex drive. I don't know. Anybody know anything about
Google
that?
it.
They
I'm gonna ask
put it in their
ChatGPT.
food. Oh my God, ChatGPT. Now, your mileage may vary, gang. I am having an almost religious experience with ChatGPT.
Everybody, like, I interact with a lot of writers, and
Yeah.
all of them are so anti-AI. I'm like, that's fine, but you're using it. If you use Grammarly, you're using it.
You're
so,
using it.
Sorry.
You might as well be using it to your advantage. What are some aspects of writing that you don't like? Maybe you don't like doing, like just menial structure work. It's a great proofreader. There's so much that it can do. But yeah, so ChatGPT has become my best bud, right? So we're hanging out in the middle of the night, just talking about the many reasons why I might be currently having insomnia, and it's
Yeah.
got a lot of good theories. Let's see, who spiked the school dance punch with bleach? This is my mom. Wow, and they'll string you up for that, I think. Cauliflower, sorghum cauliflower puffs.
Good. I'm glad this is catching on.
It is. Let's see, Strawberry Hill, Red Dye 40, RFK Jr.'s Secret Chew. That guy looks, I had never seen him actually speak before. I'd heard that crazy voice that literally sounds like somebody, sandblasted his
He has that
his
paralyzed voice
vocal
thing, right?
dystonia. Yeah, it just sounds like somebody sandblasted his vocal cords. But his face, like, he's got kind of this weird twitchy thing happening with his eyes, and his face just looks like it has been, they took it to a leather tanner and just like whack, 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 and then they put it, they attached it back on his skull. He's a strange fucking guy, man. Let's see, COVID, who spiked the school dance punch with Vietnam. They did the saltpeter in Vietnam as well. Lil Crinkle, Bonnie's expired meat, real sugar. Yeah, exactly. How dare you put actual non-corn syrup sugar in our punch. Jamie Vance water.
Saltpeter is a common name for potassium nitrate.
Okay, I
It
guess.
is naturally occurring mineral used in various applications, including gunpowder production, food preservation, and pharmaceuticals.
There you go. You guys know that the gunpowder apparently was discovered by accident. Were you aware of that? That poor son of a bitch, right? Yes. Chinese. I believe the Chinese discovered gunpowder first. Tater tots, Viagra, mifepristone. Well, that's honestly, depending on the kids, it's probably a good idea. Hillbillies. But the kids shouldn't be having children.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Let's see, H2O. They spiked it with hydrogen dioxide. Actually, if you honestly, I don't know if you guys know this, you have to be very careful of hydrogen. If you inhale hydrogen, it's everywhere. If you inhale hydrogen dioxide, you'll die. Honestly, and if you take in too much of it, you'll also die. Joe is rolling his eyes at me right now. It's a science teacher joke. New Coke, Adderall, drag queens. Is this me or you?
It's you.
It is me. It is I. I actually really I liked Angie's answer of sorghum cauliflower puffs. So you guys remember the Jif ads from the 1970s and 80s? And by the way, not Jiffy. Jiffy was a Mandela effect. It was never named Jiffy. Jiffy, it was the cornbread.
Skippy.
There was Skippy and there was Jif.
Jif.
So, but you remember the ad slogan, choosy moms choose Jif. Well, choosy moms choose blank. I always thought that's a very strange ad slogan. It's hard. How do you
Or
quantify?
choosy moms choose GIF.
Yeah, they choose GIF.
GIF.
No, yeah,
No.
nice. Up high.
No, that's not.
You get that? Yeah.
I'm getting some. Do you want?
No, I'm good right now. Thank you. I find the idea of choosing moms to be actually scientifically unquantifiable. By what criteria are we judging the choosiness of said mom? Right? Do you follow? Do you follow me here? Better. Anyway,
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you alone in the deathly quiet studio.
Oh God, it is absolutely.
quiet in here.
It is like.
It's so quiet I can hear my anxiety crackling in my brain.
It is insane asylum quiet in here, and you would think, like, as we have said before, anybody who walks by is like, what are they doing in there? Who are they talking to? So animated.
Oh God, Joe says it's dihydrogen monoxide.
Dihydrogen. Oh, thank you, Joe. Oh,
geez.
very nice. Very, very
Why
nice.
did you even bring that up?
Fucking no.
Why'd you even do that? Why'd you even ask him?
Try to
It's-
dunk on a Wait, H2, right? Dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah. Great.
the way that's written, it looks like it's dihydrogen monoxide.
Well, yeah,
But he would
you
never say it like
that.
that.
You can hear it, right? You can hear the dripping condensation. Condensation? Yeah, you hear the dripping condensation.
Condensation?
Thank you very much. With the dihydrogen monoxide. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to do it better than that. Come on. Are
That's
you not
it.
entertained?
We're done.
We're out of here. Let's see, 18 inches. Eric says 18 inches. Choosy moms, choose it. P. Diddy. Expatriation. Oh, God. Yeah. Hysterectomy. Oh, Kathy Jean.
Before or after?
A case of vodka. Kirkland brand vodka. Wow, that's very interesting. Orgasms. Mother's Little Helper. Cougar of the Week at Washington University. Let's see. Chris Hemsworth. Apparently they do. He's quite the hottie, according to the
Choosy
ladies.
moms choose not you.
Not you, Eric. Let's see. Celibacy. Shopping. Dear Laura, this is you, kid.
I gotta give it to Eric for not you.
Not you. There were some fabulous answers, but yeah, for sure.
Not you.
Ba, 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 ba. Hey, you guys, come on over on Saturday night. We'll have a sleepover. We'll tell ghost stories and talk about blank. Let's have a sleepover. We'll tell ghost stories and talk about blank. I used to love making, when I had friends over, when I was a little kid, I used to love making blanket forts. Anybody else like to make blanket forts? There was something magical somehow about creating your own structure. And it's like, and here's the door, and you can't come in unless you ring the doorbell, and you're invited, and then inside, this is the room where we look at the Viewmaster, clickety, clickety, click, and then this is the one where we can play video games, and it's like, yeah, few card tables, some sofa cushions, that was the shit. Do you ever do that?
No, I'm just trying to do some woosah breathing.
here.
Right? No, I never did. I never did that.
we go. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Mr.
This is
Beaver
my
Cube will-
emotional support Beaver
He'll
Cube.
snuggle with you.
I never did that. I never did a blanket fort.
I loved it. I don't know what it was about that. And I always loved the
I
idea
would
of
say
having
girls
forts.
don't do that, but I don't. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Girls, but go with it. 'Cause I never I didn't sleepovers at girls' houses.
I
so
didn't really do
wasn't-
sleepovers that much though.
Well, but either having people over or sleeping at other people's places or both.
Either.
Yeah.
And just a little kid, you know.
Well, yeah. We listen.
No, I had friends over, and I would go to their houses sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. Just
Laurel and I are an anxious people.
Yeah.
We're an anxious people, and we had especially I was gonna say, you can breathe directly into
Kathy just
Mr.
said she's
Cutie.
using the emotional support chicken to make it so her shoulder doesn't hurt all night.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lots of uses for your prizes here on The Only Show. Let's see, we'll talk about watering down the parents' liquor, our back pain, says Kathy.
That's right.
Oh my God, osteoarthritis is acting up. Let's see, that thing you found in your dad's sock drawer, absolutely. Whoever didn't show up, that's exactly right, David. I'm guessing all kids love making forts. You would think so. Our latest doctor visit, back in my day, cauliflower recipes, our web history, ghosts of the past. My mom said she loved making blanket forts. All right.
Yeah, maybe everybody but me. I don't know.
Why people shop at Trader Joe's? Well, it certainly isn't for the convenient parking, I'll tell you that. It felt safe. Yeah, it really did. I felt very safe in a blanket fort. I don't know why. Weird body moles, the cost of Ozempic. Ange made blanket forts. So yeah, I love all of these, actually. I think these are...
We'll talk about Barb.
Yeah, these are all fabulous, but I think I'm going to give it to David for whoever didn't show up. That batch. All right, so...
I think I went to like 2 slumber parties.
What round are we on? This is round number 14?
This is 14.
All right. Hey, listen, smash that subscribe button for more videos about blank. If you like this, smash that subscribe button for more videos about blank. Obviously, more videos about candy that looks like balls, right?
I sent that video around to a few people, and they're one person. It inspired him to make his kids meatloaf dinner into balls.
Jack, you know our friend Jack. Jack decided to make his meatloaf in the shape of balls because I guess why not? He heard my directive and he went with it. Another friend of ours has 2 little boys, and she started playing it before she recognized that it wasn't safe for work. And the first line played, and apparently her oldest said it was one of the funniest things. She didn't bother to tell him it was me. Hey, it's Uncle Stephen. That's your creepy Uncle Stephen saying about balls.
More videos about Lil Crinkle.
Will Crinkle. Let's see, smash that subscribe button for more videos about old Family Guy episodes. Anne says Lori had the most magical peach fuzz, and then there's more. So I honestly, I stopped.
I do not remember that. She says I had a nap blanket that she used to.
That's very, very sweet.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm glad that I kept reading because I wasn't ready to hear your best friend talk about your peach fuzz.
All
right. AARP. Government overthrows by basic bitch boys. Hey, there you go. Is that what we're referring to the tech bros as, basic bitch boys?
Oh, I thought we were calling them J6ers.
No,
that's January 6ers.
Or the broligarchs. I believe we're calling them the broligarchs. Wrinkle the butt cream. Lil Crinkle. Neck pain remedies. HRT. Yes, indeed. Hormone regulation therapy. What is HRT? I should know this. Replacement therapy. There. Let's see. Mastering the Bastions. Flying squirrels. Choosing a sleepover topic to get North Korean passports so you can leave the U.S. And Jiffy. More videos about Jiffy. Dear Lauro, who had the funniest answer?
Oh yeah.
The U.S. invasion of Canada. It's coming. Coming.
I'm gonna give it to Fuzz for government overthrown by basic bitch boys.
But there you go. Very good. So listen, we've been tracking these drones over the eastern seaboard, New Jersey in particular. Turns out the aliens have landed. They say they want blank. The aliens have landed, and they say that they want blank. More YouTube videos for Stefan, says Memo. That's very funny. Crypto scams, balls, COVID land. Let's all take a field trip. Well, let's do. We'll all take a trip to Seoul, Korea. Seoul, South Korea, and we'll go to COVID land. Who wouldn't want to relive it? Honestly,
COVID land.
What we could do is just take the show there. We could do a live show from COVID land, and that would be a way of reenacting. We'll be COVID era reenactors. What do they call it? Creative anachronism.
Right.
That's what we'll be.
We'll cosplay ourselves.
Exactly.
Doing the only show every day.
Oh, I love this. This is a fabulous idea. Let's do this.
Why don't they have us in that?
Honestly, I've said for years, I'm waiting for a call from the Smithsonian for this bad boy right here. This is the same. We started the show with this thing. Can you believe it?
I can believe it.
I can. We really need to get this thing laminated. And also, what the hell? It's just there's more and more droplets on the back of this thing.
What is that?
I don't honestly know.
It looks like wine, but I didn't spill wine on that.
It isn't wine. I think it's actually bleed through from the other side for the purple ink on the other side.
Interesting.
But
because it got wet?
Yeah, it's surprisingly good shape. this time capsule of a document. Let's see. They want the aliens want the quickest way back home. Exactly. They want directions on how to get away from here and to get out of this entire solar system.
They want Ronald Reagan back as president. I mean,
I would deal.
I want that.
I would deal. I would take W again.
Oh, God.
W and Cheney at this point. Let's see.
Oh, God.
Let's see. The aliens want a refund. They want New York's pizza by the slice. Don't we all?
Sure, take our worst president and rehire him.
Exactly.
Great.
A
Great
better
idea.
planet, says my mom. Let's see, Greenland. That's funny, Ange. To serve man. Sure they do. Put that in heavy quotes.
They want their baby oil back.
Yeah. 5
right.
years ago we started this. We did. This show is almost 5 years
That's
old, if
right.
you can believe it. To eliminate Musk, to offer their regrets as they won't be attending this apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, Trump voters for anal probing. Oh, no, you don't want to go up
Good
there.
luck with America. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. Tickets for the Eras. Carrie says tickets for the Eras tour. You gotta listen. You gotta really pull some strings. The Gulf
Is
of
that thing
America.
over? No, it will never be.
So
over.
yeah, I'm giving that to Carrie. So there we go. All right.
Eras tour tickets.
So, all right. So Laura's gonna add this up. We'll play the video one more time because
Okay.
it's quick. So while she's adding that up, one more time.
These look like balls. There's no way that these don't look like balls. They don't look like hearts. How did Reese's not realize just how much they look like balls? You can arrange them nicely on a plate. They look like balls. You can give them with love to your date. They still look like balls. Turn them over. Now they look sort of like boobs. No, they look like balls. Balls, 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 balls. Peanut butter flavored balls. And so on February 14th, now you can say, please be my Valentine. Here are some balls.
All right, there you go. I think Laura needs a little bit more time. Are you?
No,
are you
I'm good.
You got it?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Do we have an outright winner this
In
week?
fact, Eric is the winner of Little Crinkle.
Whoa!
Named,
Hey!
Which is ironic in the most.
Coming at you in the stereo there, Atwood.
Little Crinkle.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, you'll want to snuggle.
Because it only has fries for
He
you.
only has fries for
So
you.
I'll just drop off your
There you go.
Little Crinkle. And
Right
I think it has Orida crinkle fried gummy candy. in it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
listen, the candy is really just a bonus. We're in it for little crinkle, and appropriate really that Eric should win this since he actually named our fine mascot. So kids, let's go ahead and play for second place. Listen, I should regret blank, but I totally don't. I should regret blank, but I totally don't. As Edith Piaf famously said, "Je regrette rien," and she said it just like that. Je
Wow.
regrette rien.
Does Little Crinkle have legs? A very good question.
Oh, does
I don't know. Here, let's.
do French fries have legs?
You might have to sew. No, he's totally limbless.
He's
so
limbless.
You,
You know-
might have to sew on some legs.
You know what
he's
he kinda
he's very
looks
cute
like?
though.
You remember it was a children's game / toy called Cootie? Remember Cootie?
I do remember
Yeah,
Cootie.
and you put
Yeah,
the little
he had
legs in.
antennae.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
The French fry guy was a little bit like Cootie.
Eric says he's gonna text me a good time to drop that off. You know,
With a balaclava or a pair of stockings pulled over your face.
sure.
3 a.m. will do
Hi.
it. Hi.
No, because he'll never text me unless he wants me to drop it off.
I see. So, meaning, yeah, he'll text you for a good time to drop that off.
Yeah.
Meaning he'll never text you. Meaning he doesn't want it. I think what he's saying is he doesn't
Oh,
want it.
maybe he'll text me a good time, meaning he won't text me.
He's not ever going to text you because he doesn't want Little Crinkle.
Okay. I didn't catch that.
Yeah. I think that's what you're trying to say there,
Okay.
Atwood.
No, that's fine. I'll keep Little Crinkle for myself.
What, do you want a little support, a support crinkle?
I must need one.
How you doing? How's the anxiety?
It's not getting any better.
Not getting any
it's
better.
not getting any better. No,
sorry.
I'm like electric. I'm electrified.
Electric eel, electric feel. Let's see. I should regret 1996, but I don't. That second pint of Ben & Jerry's, says Kathy. That second dose, says Angela. We've heard stories, Ange.
A lot of high school.
A lot of high school. I'm trying to. It's really funny that I spend the vast majority of my time being awake at night, thinking about all of my regrets, all the things I've regretted. I could have done this, but I could have done that, blah, 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 and I can't think of anything right now. I can't. I honestly can't think of anything. I was like,
Gary says, no, he wants little crinkles so he can give it to me for Valentine's.
Oh, that's very sweet. I love that. That's there we go. That gets out.
Eric should regret pissing me off, but he totally doesn't.
He doesn't. He never does.
He thinks it's funny.
If anything, he doubles
finds
down
it
on
funny.
it.
He thinks it's funny.
He loves to piss you off. Let's see. My mom says she regrets her porn star days.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Listen, it's a living. As the little pterodactyl
It's
inside,
a living.
Inside the Flintstones turntable, and puts his the little bird puts his beak down on the.
Isn't he the
record.
He's
It's a
also the
living.
garbage disposal.
Oh yeah. It's. I think that was a running joke on that show.
Joe should regret participating. in
You
the only
should,
show.
but he doesn't. Okay, kids,
Goes
let's
away.
start voting now, shall we? I should regret blank, but I totally don't. Please vote on bringing cauliflower to a gunfight. Who had the funniest response? I should regret blank, but I totally don't. Some fabulous play tonight from, it was basically an all-veteran show tonight. People showing how it's done. People who have been doing this for 5 years now at the professional level, and it showed. Some fabulous regulation play.
Oh my God, we've been
from our
doing this for
All-Stars.
5 years.
5 fucking years, man. 5 fucking years.
I mean, I like it. I think
I love
it's
it.
fun. But
No, honestly, it's one of my favorite high points
It's
of
our
the
Friday
week.
night hang. It's our Saturday night.
Saturday
hang.
night hangout, and we have our Friday night hangout, and then our Saturday night hangout. It's fabulous, but it is kind of strange to consider that really we've been doing this shenanigan. When did we actually just start? Any recollection as to when we actually started doing a dedicated Saturday show that was just Cards Against Humanity?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Because we did the first 200 days, and we had a theme for every day. By the end of it, we had like Mayenberg movie Mondays, and
Right.
Trivia Tuesday, and I don't fucking
Barefoot
remember.
Science. That was we only did that one day.
We only did Barefoot Science one day, but then we had Not the News Wednesday with our far-flung correspondents, and then
We didn't do Not the News every Wednesday because that was too hard. Like,
it was very work
It was
intensive.
very work
It was
intensive.
labor intensive for not a lot of payoff. Right. Let's see. So going to that second location voluntarily, I'm going to regretting. Dear Laura, who had the most upvotes?
Eric also won this round.
Well, all right. What are we going to send him now? Jesus Christ.
Some balls.
No, that really, yeah, we'll send you some peanut butter flavored balls. That's what you want. Kids, Ann says she remembers listening when this was an audio only every episode. We started this as a podcast, and it was called, wait for it, it was called
The
COVID Quarantine Chronicles. Boy, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Then we rebranded.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that. But anyway, listen, kids, super fun. We're off next week, but we will see you guys on the following week. Any final words before we head off into the night, dear Laura?
Oh, Joe says Mothra. That was another one.
Mothra, yeah, we did that on a semi-regular basis.
That was our Friday night thing, right?
Did we do Mothra every Friday? I'm trying to remember.
Well, we did Mothra, and we did like Friday night was the audience participation night, right?
Yeah, we did some sort of audience participation on Friday nights, and yeah. So, anyway, I actually thought I have thought for years about putting together like a greatest hits compilation show, and kind of going. You remember when they used to do that in the 70s and 80s, and like it was clear that the writers were just feeling lazy. It's like, hey, who could forget the time that Maude did blah 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 blah, and then so that'd be very funny if we did that. All right, kids. We will.
Oh, Carrie says play the Mothra video.
Hey, let's play the Mothra video.
Okay,
yeah,
here we
Carrie
go.
did a great job on that. They call it Mothra, and we'll head on that.
Mothra.
There we go. All right, kids. We will see you guys next week. Bye. Bye.
When the light goes out your brain, forget about your troubles and your pain. All you gotta do is tune in Friday night, cause the only show is gonna make it right. We're gonna have a little story night. Nobody gonna fuss and fight. We call it Julie the hamster's lost, shopping, drop like a boss. You don't got nothing to fear, except for a terrorist. Be on the lookout, she goes by the name of Hamir. We gotta look for the ultimate news, getting arrested and drunk on the booze. Come join us now as you're logging off Zoom. Clown, penis, men's room. Mafia.